one of the district administrators for the Heartbeat Creative District, we would like to share an informational presentation about what a creative district is and the timeline of the certification process. I am Ember, Batelaan, the city planner.
And I'm Lily Teeple, the planning intern. What is a creative district? So a creative district is a designated area for cultural and economic development. The goal is to promote the arts as an economic driver within the community. There's currently a statewide network of 29 creative districts that are certified in Nebraska, all of which are overseen by the Nebraska Arts Council. What is the Heartbeat District? Hastings intends to join the statewide network with our own creative district named the Heartbeat Creative District. The H in Heartbeat references Hastings, with another way of thinking of this district as the Hastings Art and Beat District. This name was determined because the word heartbeat can be broken up into art, which is representative of the murals and sculptures that are currently in the district, as well as beat, which references the many concerts that are hosted downtown. The whole word, heartbeat, is representative of the district being in the center of the city and being the central location for businesses and community events. The district boundaries for the Heartbeat Creative District are, as you can see on this map, generally from the railroad to 7th and Burlington to East Side. The northeast corner is not included due to being primarily residential. These boundaries were determined based on the location of creative businesses, historic district buildings, and existing art, including sculptures and murals. As previously stated, the goal of the Creative District is to promote the arts as an economic driver. The arts promoted could be a multitude of things, including cultural events such as the Celebration of Lights, the Kool-Aid Day Parade, the Downtown Art Walk, Downtown Farmers Market, and many other events. Sculptures like the Downtown Bronzes, murals like the Hastings Mural and the Community Mural, concerts such as the Symphony Orchestra Spring Spectacular at the Masonic Center and the Lark Listening Room Concert Series, pottery, painting, and dance. This, of course, is just a short list of things that could be considered the arts, and the Creative District aims to support and encourage all of the arts. So what are some of the benefits of Hastings getting a Certified Creative District certification? It can be used as a promotional tool for art and can create civic pride surrounding the existing art that we currently have in Hastings, as well as encourage the development of more art. It also provides an opportunity for citizen representation in the arts and events put on in Hastings. It also provides a network of certified creative districts that value the arts and want to see them thrive within Nebraska. This statewide network allows opportunities to learn from other communities as well as create collaborative art opportunities. The Creative District program is also a method for distributing state funding that can be used for new efforts and opportunities for community growth and help sustain current efforts going on throughout the district. So what exactly does the state funding look like? Upon certification, $10,000 will be awarded. This funding can be used to hire a consultant for public meetings, asset mapping or strategic planning, marketing materials, community enhancement projects, and events to attract visitors. A final report is required to show how the funds were spent. There is also the opportunity to apply for an additional $250,000 that could be used for construction, marketing, operational support such as organizational support for the management and operation of the district, physical enhancements to make the district more accessible, attractive, cohesive looking, and safe for visitors, planning of in-depth studies related to development or rehab of eligible projects such as engineering or technical studies, and arts programming to attract significant numbers of visitors to the district.
The application timeline is broken into 3 steps: the eligibility assessment phase, which includes the letter of intent, community brainstorm meetings, eligibility assessment submission, and the Nebraska Arts Council site visit; the community outreach phase, which includes the Creative District website, the Creative District survey, and public meetings; and the final phase is the strategic planning phase, which includes the community information section, overview of process section, outcome section, and finally the submittal of the strategic plan. During the eligibility assessment phase, the Business Improvement District developed a letter of intent in which the district administrators and the partnership group in support of the Creative District, called Pulse, stated that they wanted to work towards the certification of a creative district here in Hastings. There were also several letters of support from the Hastings Chamber, Mayor, and the Community Foundation to display that Hastings would value a creative district designation. Then in February of 2023, 19 community members got together to develop a SWOT analysis of the creative district and brainstorm ideas for the future of the district. Then the Pulse group worked on an eligibility assessment where census information was gathered along with information about creative businesses in the area to develop initial vision, values, and mission statements, as well as initial goals for the district. This was submitted in April 2023 and followed by a site visit from the Nebraska Arts Council. The Nebraska Arts Council came down to walk the district and meet with partners for the district. The eligibility assessment was accepted provisionally with an emphasis on the need for further community outreach. This led into a community outreach phase consisting of an engagement website, a survey, and public meetings. The City of Hastings created an engagement website called Engage Hastings for public participation. The Creative District also has a page on that website, which serves as a central space for all information and documents regarding the Creative District, as well as opportunities for public engagement through surveys, news feeds, and a Q&A section. To date, the Creative District page has had approximately 1,600 site visits. A survey was also available in May 2024 to get feedback from the public about their perceptions of downtown and specifically art. This survey was provided in English and in Spanish, online and on paper. In total, there was 269 responses. There are also public meetings targeted towards youth and minority groups to determine if the previous SWOT analysis is accurate or if adjustments need to be made prior to the strategic planning phase. The strategic plan is broken up into 3 sections. The community information section includes the history of Hastings, the unique characteristics of downtown Hastings, the name and the boundaries, and the future of Hastings. The overview of process section breaks down the planning process, the SWOT analysis, and the key findings from the survey conducted. Then the outcome section identifies a mission statement, vision statement, value statements, and goals for the creative district based on the findings from the SWOT analysis and key findings from the survey, as well as a breakdown on how the district will be evaluated to determine if we are on track with our goals. The goal is to submit the strategic plan in October 2024, with certification hopefully coming shortly thereafter. Once certified, there will be a continued community outreach to determine if the Creative District is achieving its goals and helping boost the arts within Hastings. There will be a yearly community outreach process, a yearly interim plan, and another strategic planning phase to apply for recertification. There will be a yearly Creative District survey to determine what improvements need to be made to the downtown area, as well as what art and cultural improvements could be made to make the Creative District better. This would also be a great opportunity to gather background and demographic data and potentially gather volunteers for events. There will also be public meetings hosted to gather information from the public about the Creative District. This process is intended to identify changes in perception of the district over time, as well as show whether certain goals have been achieved. This data will also be used to inform the next strategic plan. The Nebraska Arts Council requires a yearly report consisting of a data collection report and a narrative report. The data collection report will pull from census information and creative businesses to determine the growth of the creative district. There will also be a narrative report to determine the effectiveness of programming, management, and marketing. This will also analyze the strategic plan, accomplishments, and budget to see if we are on track with the development of the creative district and reaching our goals in a timely manner, or if we need to reevaluate our goals. After 5 years of certification, the district will need to go through another strategic planning phase to gain recertification. This will look very similar to the original strategic planning phase, with a community information section, an overview of process section, and an outcome section. This plan will detail out another 5 years of goals for the Creative District. Thank you for your interest in the Creative District. Follow the link on the screen to the Creative District website, which is home to all of the information and documents regarding the Creative District that we have at this point. Please leave any comments or questions you may have.